Sweet Peter Dunkin in the building. And ladies, I'm the prescription for your sexual healing. Welcome back to the channel. Come on in, cop a squat, and let's get into this.
Well, you're in luck because I have been single for 4 years and I have a couple catfish stories. Disregard these pants. They're my art pants. They get paint all over them. Anywho, this story obviously takes place because of Tinder. Thank you, Tinder, for creating the world of catfish. And I matched with this guy. He is 6'5" or 4" maybe. Pretty face, pretty smile. Sounds good to me. For reference, I am 6 feet tall, I live in upstate New York, and my dating pool is this big because I am shallow and I will not date short men. Anywho, I match with this guy and we take it over to texting, and he's very, very sweet, very responsive. Like, if I text him, within 2 minutes later, I was getting a response. To me, it's just a little weird because usually guys that are in their upper 20s, early 30s are at work or something, and it takes them a little bit to respond, or at least that's what I've gotten used to. So this man is like lickety split with his responses, and I'm like, sheesh, let's meet. So we decide to go out for margaritas at a Mexican restaurant in my hometown. He picks me up. Everything seemed great. We go to the Mexican restaurant and we get seated at a 8-person table that's cut into 2 different tables, essentially. So on one half of the table, there is a whole nother couple that we don't know. And then on the other half of this table is us, which was just a little bit awkward for a first date. I felt like they could hear everything we were saying and we could hear everything they were saying. It was just not a good vibe. So that made things a little bit awkward. And then the server came to take our orders. I ordered a strawberry margarita and he orders an iced tea. And I'm like, we made a date for margaritas. Why aren't you ordering one? And I was like, maybe he's just being respectful. Maybe he's driving, so he doesn't want to drink. Whatever. I don't think too much of it. And I'm like, okay. Now, conversation in real life is way more awkward than the conversations that we were having over texting. And it's not that he wasn't a nice guy. He was a really, really sweet guy, but it just felt like we couldn't connect on what we were talking about. Like, I would respond and then he would respond and his response would be like a little uncomfortable. So then I wouldn't know how to rebuttal it, and we were both just like, you could tell that this was like a really awkward first date. I feel bad for the people that sat on the other end of the table. They're probably thinking, what the hell? Why are these 2 people on a date? Anyways, the date finishes. We head to his car and he decides to drop a bomb on me. Part 2, if you want to hear the surprise.
Lil' Orphan Annie here starts off the video saying she's been single for 4 years and that she's 6 feet tall, and due to her location, her dating pool is tiny. And she comes right out and spills it and admits she's shallow and will not date a short man. Look, I can relate. A lot of men won't date unattractive women, so I get it. She says she's about 6 feet tall. Well, Annie, you'll probably be single for 4 more years. Back in the day, we had a saying, beggars can't be choosers. And in this case, Annie, you're the beggar. I don't know if you noticed, but the dating pool for women is drying up all over, not just in your location. And the average height for a man is about 5'8". And did you know that only 14% of men in the United States are 6 feet and over? So you're throwing out 86% of men because of their height. You know, I can go on and on and on about how wrong you are for disregarding men because of their height. But on behalf of all men, please just disregard us all. Because it's rough enough out here trying to link up with a lady that's genuine, kind, and not shallow. So Annie, just lose all of our numbers. Because we're not interested in dating shallow, average-looking women anyway. And I'm quite sure part 2 of this video will reveal that the guy that she had this date with and all his awkwardness with, he was probably underage. That dating pool is getting smaller and smaller every day, Annie. Cheers to 4 more years of loneliness. Hey, Dr. Feelgood, what you think about this shallow chick right here?
She's not really my type, Peter. Maybe if she's nice to me, I would let her give me ice cream.
Oh, Doc, you too short anyway, man. You don't stand a chance. And to all my G's, make sure you get your hour exercising in today. You can hit weights, skip rope, walk or run. Just do something for an hour to get your heart rate going. And take another hour to work on your side hustle. If you ain't got one, click the link in the description and find out a great one. Also, hop by our store, pick up one of these fly t-shirts featuring yours truly. Cause you know you need some Sweet Peter Dunkin in your life. See you soon, fam. Holla. Sweet Peter Dunkin's my name, and Dunkin' Sweet Peter's my game. Times is tough, so much stress and strife. That's why you need some Sweet Peter Dunkin in your life. Go cop one of these hot teas right now.
Self-made, baby. MOB, baby. This here be cash. Come on.
Lay back and relax, baby girl. I will make you feel so right. Cause we both know you need some Sweet Peter Dunkin in your life.